ibabahagi ko para sa araw na ito is step into purpose. So, ano po ba yung purpose natin? Sabi nga nila, what is my purpose? Ano ba yung purpose natin sa buhay natin? Ano yung plano ni Lord para sa atin? Like for example, nag-aisip tayo, lumaki tayo, nag-aral tayo, bakit ito bang kursong to yung kinuha natin? Naisip ba natin parang, ang reason ba natin is, kasi pag nag-graduate ako sa ganito kurso, malaki yung magiging sahod ko, makakapag-abroad ako. Ano ba yung purpose natin? Bakit halimbawa, itong taong to, ito yung minahal mo? Dahil babigay ni God yun? Or dahil sa physical aspect lang ba? At some point sa buhay natin, tinatanong din natin, ano ba yung purpose natin? Bakit nag-attend tayo ng church? Bakit tinawag tayo ni Lord para sa isang ministry? Ito ba yung gusto natin na gawin para kay Lord? Or gusto ba natin itong gawin? Kasi it will satisfy ourselves or it will glorify God. So, ito yung mga tanong na susubukan nating sagutin habang tinatakal natin. Ano ba yung step why we need to step into our purpose? So, una, until you cannot touch the ground. So, ano nga ba yung ibig sabihin nito? Sa pag-step natin, importante yung vision natin. Parang, imagine natin, maglalakad tayo na nakapikit. Sa tingin nyo ba, we are that confident na makalakad ng diretsyo? Hindi ba tayo magugunggo? Minsan sa buhay natin, lagi natin tinatanong, Lord, bigay mo nga sa akin yung vision kung ano yung kailangan mo para sa akin. So sabi nga, sa Ezekiel chapter 47, sinasabi nito, it tells of the river that flows out from the temple. Though this passage is so powerful that it shows that how to pursue God's holiness. That you will undoubtedly receive vision for the purpose that He has to do. So, for us to visualize or to know our purpose, we should step out from our comfort zone. So, ano yung comfort zone natin? We always ask God, God, what's your purpose for us? Sometimes God is already revealing it to us, but until we step out from our comfort zone, we will never learn about it. Hindi natin matututunan yun. Just like dito sa passage na to sa Ezekiel. Siguro 4 times pinakita sa kanya ni Lord bago niya nakita kung ano yung vision niya sa kanya. Like, if we will state it sa passage, una, pinakita niya isang river. Una, meron siya kasama, sinukat niya. Lumakad sila dun sa river hanggang ankle deep lang, hanggang bukong-bukong lang. Then next, sumukat na naman ulit yung kasama niya. That time hanggang tuhod na. And then, pinalakad pa rin siya. Then hanggang sumukat na naman siya, hanggang dito na yung nanay niya. So he can still see na kaya niyang lakarin or tawirin yung river. Until such time na yung last na sukat sa kanya, nakita niya, parang lampas tao na. Parang napaisip siya, kaya ko ba to, Lord? So just like with God, until hindi natin i-step out or lalabas tayo sa comfort zone natin para gawin niya yung purpose niya para sa atin, hindi natin malalaman kung ano talaga yung purpose niya. So, kamukha nga yung pinag-aaralan natin kanina. We are, kumbaga, pinakikita niya sa atin na Lord kung ano yung purpose niya sa atin. That is for us na to preach His gospel. Until we step out from this church or from our comfort zone. Until gawin natin yung first step, nalapitan, kausapin yung mga kaibigan natin, kahit hindi sa mga kapwa Pilipino natin. Doon natin makikita kung ano ba yung purpose natin on how we are going to preach yung gospel niya. Yung, I want to share din yung, like, for the past 8 Fridays, na nag-attend kami ni Kuya doon sa missionary, it has opened up my mind. And I think this also na, kumbaga, until we step up and do the purpose of God, hindi natin malalaman yung purpose natin. Sometimes, nandyan na sa harapan natin, tinatanong na natin, binibigyan na ni Lord sa atin yung sagot. But until we give ourselves and step out of our comfort zone, hindi natin malalaman yung purpose natin kay God. So, pinapakita din ni Lord from Isaiah 6 and 1:6 na until we glorify Him, doon natin makikita yung purpose natin. So, if we will just be staying sa kung saan tayo, hindi natin makikita yung abundance na sinasabi ni Lord. Like yung sinasabi niya sa Ezekiel 47, chapter 47, verse 11. So, sabi niya doon, but the swamps and the marshes will not become fresh, they will be left for salt. So, kung tayo na nakakarinig na ng salita ng Diyos, ikikiplan natin yung sa sarili natin. Hindi natin mapapalago yung sarili natin, and hindi rin natin mapapalago yung ibang tao. Because as we share the gospel of God, we are not just sharing our lives with them, but we are also sharing the life of God. So, second thing, so what is still, what does it take to step out into purpose? Purpose in waiting. So sometimes there are things na hinihiling natin kay Lord, but He didn't give up. He didn't give it to us. First, maybe sasagot sa yes, kasi kailangan mo na. Maybe sasabihin niya no, kasi wag mo na, makakasama sa'yo. Or maybe sasabihin niya, maybe, pwede ko ibigay, pwede hindi. So, just like King David, he waited a lot of time bago siya nahalal na, bago siya mag-step up as paging hari. It was just 15 years, he was just 15 years old when he was anointed by Samuel to become the king of Israel. But during that time, hindi pa rin niya kinuha yung pagiging hari. But instead, he took it after when he was already 30 years. So, 15 years. So, so why do we need to wait? Bakit may purpose ng paghihintay? So, just like King David, all those 15 years na hinintay niya bago siya maging hari, he waited because ang purpose ni God is for him to equip him with His power. Pinaranas na muna ni Lord yung mga dapat niyang ganasin. Kasi sa paghihintay niya, mas pinalakas niya si King David. Mas pinakita niya kung ano yung mas magagawa niya kung at this point pa niya ibibigay yung pagiging hari. And then also, so sabi nga, God prepared David to become a king, and then through this time, he was able to learn most valuable lessons of his life, where anything he is relying on God. So, like for us, kung may mga bagay tayong hinihingi, or may yung purpose sa atin ni God, He doesn't always reveal it to us immediately. Why? Kasi nakikita niya, kaya na ba natin? He wants always us to yield with Him, to be equipped with His power. So sabi nga niya, just like King David, the waiting season, where things may not be easy, but it is a season where God prepared us for everything that is ahead as we step into what He has for us. Rest assured that God goes with you as you step out onto the great things He has in store for you. So another way into stepping up into our purpose is the simplified purpose. The idea of purpose is something I was quite confused. So, ano pa ba, sabi niya, how does God want us to be used? When would it find out? What was I supposed to do until then? So, sabi nga nung pag-aaral natin kanina, in anything we do, we should give glory to God. So, simplified purpose is just simply doing small things for the glory of Him. So, sabi nga niya, God has detailed and unique plans for each of us. And yes, our purpose is different for every one another. But all these things exist for one. that overreaching and collectively and instinctively purpose is to bring glory to God. So, God isn't seeking an ego boost. His call to be glorified comes out of His great love for us. He knows that when we realize that the goodness was worth to Him, He received revelation and started to understand His love for us at deeper level. This love changes everything. So, God loves us whether we glorify Him or not. But at the end of the day, it's still the glory of God that we should always seek for Him. So another step into purpose is perseverance in faith. So, perseverance is in faith, just like the story of Jeremiah. So, yung perseverance means yung pagpupursige sa faith with God. It should not always para ma-reveal natin yung purpose natin sa Kanya. So, sabi niya, so perseverance can be a hard task when we live in a world filled with negativity, especially towards Christianity and God. But one thing you can be sure of is that God is on our side. So, sa pagpupursige natin sa mga kagustuhan ng Panginoon, yun lang naman yung kailangan natin gawin. Just like Jeremiah, he was anointed by God to preach not only for his people, but also for the nation. So if we will look back on the story of Jeremiah, na ni-reveal niya doon sa mga taga-Israelites what God has for them. Though hindi sila nakikinig, still he pursue, and he still, kapag pinursige niya pa rin, na ipakilala sa kanila yung salita ng Diyos. And at the end, he was equipped also to learn. Though may doubt si Jeremiah na pakikinggan siya ng mga tao, ipinangako sa kanya ng Panginoon na huwag kang matakot dahil sa lahat ng oras, nandyan ako sa tabi mo. Ibibigay ko sa iyo ang mga salita na dapat mong sabihin sa iyo ng mga kapwa. So, sabi niya, so from this message, we can have the utmost assurance that God intends you to reach your purpose, even the task seems so difficult. So, sabi niya, you were the very person reading this can be, so take heart and listen to the promise of God. God gave to Jeremiah that they will fight against you but will not overcome you. For I am with you and will rescue you, declares the Lord. Amen. Sobrang maiksi na po yung message. So, sa ano pa ba? So, how are we still going to step into purpose? Step into purpose through selfless service. So, one good example nito is Jesus. He stepped into purpose with selfless act. Na kahit alam niya na ikakamatay niya yung pagliligtas sa atin. Nung sabi nga nila, the freedom that He gave us, hindi yun na privilege, but still, sabi niya, the freedom we have received from Christ is not a license for selfish ambition, but rather it is an opportunity to glorify God and to serve others in love. So just like Jesus, even though during the time that He was preaching the gospel, He was already carrying the cross for us, He did this because the purpose is for Him to give a selfless service for everyone. So, for us, let us ask the Lord na in every prayer that we are due, that He would give us the boldness and the heart na mag-serve tayo sa ating kapwa in selfless act, whether we receive something or not, because by sharing the gospel, it's already a means of showing our selfless service to each another. So, stepping into purpose doesn't really just mean na to comply, yung sundin kung ano yung naatasan sa atin sa mga ministry natin. Stepping into purpose is simply knowing, stepping out of our comfort zone, and to give glory for the Lord. Amen.